Welcome back, everyone. So once a month, Cheryl Tan takes a look inside businesses that are making a name for themselves around the country while putting a spotlight right here on Hampton Roads.
I did not know this. Gymnasts around the world know all about Annette Harvey, and these athletes are well familiar with her work. She's a former gymnast who designs beautiful leotards. Then her team cuts, sews, and decorates them, all from a facility in Virginia Beach. She and her husband have grown their business by leaps and bounds in the last 2.5 decades. I found out how Dreamlight Activewear's clothing is made in Hampton Roads.
Over to your right, to your right, to your right.
It's painstaking and precious work. Now, with about 50 employees, Dreamlight Activewear takes up a series of buildings off Centerville Turnpike in Virginia Beach. The entire production of the leotard, also known as a Leo, happens here. Certainly a far cry from the days when the company was just starting out in 1989.
And I would have never, in my wildest dreams, thought that I would have 50-some employees after starting in a little bedroom of a house.
Former gymnast Annette Harvey and her husband Jimmy started with a simple idea.
When I met my wife, she had the best bathing suits I've ever seen. I was like, who made these? And she goes, I made them. I said, we're going to make bathing suits. But then she decided that she wanted to do gymnastics. I said, why? She goes, well, because I was a gymnast and they're, you know, a little bit simpler to make. And all that. Well, it just took off. I went from zero to this in 20-some odd years. I was like, wow.
My mother and my grandmother knew how to sew, and they used to make leotards for my sisters and I because there was nothing around to buy. So by the time we were 13, we were making them ourselves, making our swimsuits. It was just something we loved to do.
I've watched Dreamlight grow from basically 1 or 2 teams to now we'll do over 500 estimated this year around the world.
Tommy Kazmark, Dreamlight's Director of Business Development, is proud to say their products are made in Virginia Beach. Even prouder to know gymnasts recognize the company's value. And now, Dreamlight Activewear will be designing a signature series for 3-time Olympic champion Svetlana Boginskaya.
It's just said through the industry, Annette knows what these gymnasts want in the fit. Svetlana Boginskaya told me at the presidential meet in Disney 2 weeks ago, I want Annette to design my series, which is strong.
I want to make a beautiful leotard, something I would have wanted to wear when I was younger, and nothing like that was around. So I guess my vision is I always want it to be elegant and pretty on the girls. I mean, most important, they have to look good out there when they're competing.
We use a lot of Swarovski crystals on our team suits. If you can hear that behind me, the machine will, computer will set the stones on plastic, and then the rest of it's done by hand. They just got to be done by hand because there's so many irregular curves that they just got to hand place the stones. It's very labor intensive.
Dreamlight is well known in the gymnastics world and has plans to expand to more workout and bodybuilding wear for men and women.
We have customers come to us from around the world. We don't go around the world to get it made. They come here and we make it here.
We're small enough where we're a little more in control of what we're putting out.
Small now, but growing. Last year, the company created and sold more than 50,000 leotards and warm-ups, pulling in almost $2.5 million in sales.
We manufacture not just in Hampton Roads, it's made in America. And we're designed to inspire.
Dreamlight Activewear leotards can be found on gymnasts around the world. When you see this logo, know that this activewear is
Made in Hampton Roads.
Isn't that a great story?
I love it.
Dreamlight Activewear may be relatively small now, but it is looking to grow, and they are actively looking for seamstresses right now. So if you've got some mad sewing skills, they really want to grow. They need to grow.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And the little detail and how that machine does the rhinestones and then it's placed on by hand.
But it's really custom
Very
made
cool.
and hand. I mean, it's just
Right here
amazing.
in Hampton Roads. Good one. All right. Thank you, Cheryl.